was almost reminiscent of Bravely Default that's coming out.
Okay, are we live? Yeah, we're live.
No, I can't.
All right.
I can't tell you
Let's
the story
see.
of how I had a falling out with Code.
Okay.
Because we haven't fallen out.
Let me just check for
We're
the
the
chat
best
real
of
quick.
friends. In fact, no.
Anyone?
You know,
Let me just go ahead and drop this right in there. Take me just a second.
Have I played any Pokemon games? Yeah, I've played Pokemon games.
Let's see.
Some of them are like.
All right,
Okay,
probably
no, one I
tell you what's going on rather than just doing. This is kind of another off-the-cuff stream. Right now, looking into Godwinson's streams where he's apparently made me a moderator, and I don't know why. I guess it's part of his 24-hour ops or something like that. I'm not really sure. He claims he likes me. Now, I'm going to take that claim with a grain of salt and say it's bullshit just off the bat, because Godwinson is this type of guy who likes to just say a whole bunch of hyperbolic things in my British accent, so you have to believe me because I'm more cordial and I'm the intelligent guy. John Kelly is a contrarian, which, yeah, I am to a certain extent, but I don't just say shit just to be contradictory. What the fuck are you talking about? John, did you see the new documentary about you? No, I'm not aware of any new documentary about me. I think someone named, what was it, Dean? He made a video about me? Yeah, funny story about Dean. Dean was really cool with me until I made fun of him and his friends. And I called him a loser for following a guy around. Phantom Organization shadow banned me? Yeah, he's been doing that sort of stuff. I've been monitoring the chat and making sure that the comments get approved. That's all I've been doing as my position as Janny. Let's see. Barry Benson asks, why did you beat your wife? That's a funny question. I'm glad you asked it. But I'm not going to answer. John Kelly, I've heard from many trusted sources that you are not only a furry, but your persona is a fox. Can you confirm or deny this? At this point, stupid rumors, I'm going to let you make up your own theories about, because all of them are pretty much bullshit. JMK, you have to only prove your better gaming taste, only way to win. Okay, I guess I lose by default. I have shit gaming taste. I play a lot of Hearthstone. I started playing Among Us. Like, that's just, Godwinson pretty much has me beat in this arena. I am a complete and utter loser when it comes to video game taste. I play a lot of shit games. Let's see. Godwinson isn't saying much, and the stream's broken for me. Is this happening to anyone else? Let me see if there's any comments I missed in the chat that haven't gotten approval yet. Because I wasn't able to, like, focus on all this. There we go. Fix that one. See what other comments I can fix. I wish I streamed earlier because it showed that Phantom Organization was actively censoring people in the chat. I have no idea why. I think it's some kind of a joke or a LARP. Let's see. Fox confirmed. I'll leave you to your own imaginations. You guys can probably come up with better stories than the actual truth. So who am I to stop you with this? I like it when you start crying. Okay. JMK's doing God's work. Yeah, I like to make sure that the chat, everyone can say what they have to say in Godwinson's chat. Because, you know, he's a free speech activist who's against flagging. So, let's see. Let's refresh this page.
I'm looking forward to Demon Souls, you know.
Godwinson talking more about video games.
Cyberpunk thing. Yeah, there's a few games I'm looking forward to.
Click that.
There's a few games I've played that I bought that I haven't played, so I'm
sorry. What should I ask Godwinson in the chat? Let's see. Did Godwinson realize what's going on? I should link the stream to him again.
I can give you a main answer, or I can give you the objective fact.
I don't think him giving me mod stats was a good idea. I'm just saying.
Because it's purely within the spirit of the original NES, you know.
Yeah, you're lost, fam. Turn off the stream. Nope.
You don't necessarily have to go through a linear path. The story is...
Shamu says, now this is A-logging.
I would say that is objectively the best game. My personal favorite is going to blow all your minds. You're going to think this is crazy. This man is fucking absolutely nuts. But it's the Minish Cap, where you've got a talking hat. You've got like a village of elves. You know, you make shoes or something.
What is he talking about?
Short game, but it's my personal favorite. Skyward Sword says...
There was more spurging in the chat before. Maybe I'll just rewind the stream and play those parts.
Uncontrollable.
me see.
Couldn't control it with the Wiimote.
Let's go back to beginning.
Made a game that, like, nobody could control.
See how this thing starts, because I kind of missed the very beginning of the stream.
We shut the stream off because someone asked, "What are you reading at the moment?" Right, and I thought I'd get some books off the shelf and just show you what I'm reading. Some of the time I have to like read for work. So these are a mix of what I'm reading for work and what I'm reading for pleasure. This is what I'm reading for pleasure at the moment, The Heart of the Matter by Graham Greene. I've read it many, many times over the years, but I think it's his best book. It's absolutely his best book.
Let's see here. Randomly talking about dumb books he's been reading.
Sort of vignettes in here. It's incredibly dense. There's almost like zero plot. You know?
Oh, look at that. Message deleted by... Wait, you guys see this? You guys see this shit? You want to talk about sweeping it up? Godwinson pretending, oh, there's a lot of banning in the chat. I don't know who's doing it. Message deleted by Phantom Organization. Phantom? Phantom? Come on, Phantom. What are you doing? Why are you going ahead and deleting comments? Dude, that's not cool. That's not cool, dude. Did everyone see that? He deleted that poor Anon's comment. That's not cool, Phantom. Let's see. Let's listen more of this.
This is probably his most coherent book. It's about like the colonial. It's about a commissioner in the British Empire. It's about like the dying days of that.
I didn't suspect element anything.
Scenes where like people.
Like I refreshed the page before that. There was no inspect element done.
It's good shit. So
dude, don't delete comments. That's not cool.
We've got The Prince, which we're reading for work. I never read this before.
Oh yes, I am such a highbrow intellectual. I read books like The Prince. I'm just like Sargon. Let's see.
I thought it was essentially like a poll meme, you know. But there's some good stuff in here. You know, it's not too bad. And we're reading this, The Monkey, Journey to the West. We've been trying to go a little bit in the future. The passage to India. John Kelly's insulting Phantom's 3 kids and calling his wife ugly. Like, what
Oh, man. So I just randomly comment in the chat about that. And then, Phantom, you did it again. After Phantom, this isn't cool. Like, look, Godwinson's busy blaming me for what things that you're doing. And look, it says right here, message deleted by Phantom Organization. See what it said. Could JMK be DDoSing? Why would you delete that comment? Phantom, come on, let people shitpost. This is for fun. Come on, dude.
A bastard, John. You know, you've been given a role here. You can't insult your fellow Jannies, you know? Your fellow Jannies are comrades in arms. They're your colleagues.
Did you hear that from Godwinson? You're supposed to be my fellow comrade in arms, my colleague. And you're busy going ahead and sweeping it up. Sweeping away all the negative comments because they're too mean or whatever. Let them have their say. Dude, come on. You gotta go ahead and stop doing that. You're gonna lose your mod position.
You know, you better be careful we don't get you into a HR meeting with Phantom. Godwinson takes everything way too seriously. Apparently, I take everything way too seriously.
That was after he just cried, oh my gosh, John Kelly insulted Phantom Organization's family. That's the worst thing you could do on the internet. Oh, this guy's so full of shit.
That's coming from the Frank Grimes. The Frank Grimes of IBS. Well, John.
Like, really, this guy, I don't think he's acting there. Like, he's really nervous. He doesn't know what to do. He's scratching his neck back there. Let's just go ahead and replay that a little bit, like, right here.
You better be careful we don't get you into a HR meeting with Phantom. Godwinson takes everything way too seriously. Apparently, I take everything way too seriously. That's coming from the Frank Grimes. The Frank Grimes of IBS.
Look at him choke up and get nervous. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know how to respond to this. His eyes are getting watery. He's really shitting his pants here. He doesn't know how to fucking deal with this. I guess that's why he asked me on Discord to host OBS with him. Oh my gosh. Let's hear more of this.
Well, John, answer me this, right? Riddle me this, John. Is Phantom Organization a furry degenerate that should be disavowed? Godwinson works for Antifa. John Kelly says yes. John Kelly has spoken.
Obviously, I can't take a joke. I can't even make them myself. I'm so bad at them. I actually exposed Phantom Organization for being a closet furry. Oops.
All right. So there we go. We don't even need to do the trial of Phantom anymore. Phantom doesn't even need to call me anymore. It's purely about John Michael Kelly say he is judge.
Phantom, like, I'm trying to comment on Godwinson here, yet you're just making this about yourself. You keep on deleting messages. JMK is an autistic retard. All you had to do was just show that. Like, why can't people see that? If people want to call me autistic retard, they should be entitled to do that. The chat always wins.
Jury and executioner. The JMK flame has spoken. Fuck. JMK is quite based, really. JMK is like a crazy man, but some of the stuff he does say is genuinely like right on. So if you look into any of the Ricata stuff,
now that's funny. That's funny. He's put himself into a corner in this one because he wants to promote my shit, but he's all at the same time trying to paint me as an absolute crazy person that doesn't know what he's talking about. He's actually going ahead and saying that I'm actually going ahead and getting things right. So,
stuff, you know. So they did smear John as a pedophile. You know, they went at him hard.
True.
You know, this Spectre guy, Spectre. This guy, like he is like John's A-log. If you could think that John was an A-log, like Spectre is John's A-log, you know, and it's purely because like John had exposed quite a few salient points about the Ricata grift, which is right. Like I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if you actually look into some of John's work, it's actually right on. Even the stuff.
Oh, look at that. Godwinson is trying to give me approval, but I thought John Kelly was this crazy person who just pathologically goes after people. But now John Kelly's right about all these E-celebs? Wow, it's almost like John Kelly isn't full of shit and isn't this big contrarian guy you tried to pay him out to be. It's amazing.
Stuff he was doing in Gamergate was pretty right on, apart from like associating with people who have now gone to jail. The GG Revolt guys, but who knows?
I like how they're pushing this meme that all the GG Revolt guys went to jail. Fuck it, let's go with it. Yeah, all of them went to jail. I am such a badass that I escaped the FBI when they did a big raid. They went into their hideout, their headquarters in Miami, and they went ahead, busted everyone out there. I got the tip off. I was good at tell it, but I said, nah, fuck those losers. I got out of there, ran fast. That's your lore, everyone.
Why is it then JMK speaks, it sounds like he's crying? I don't know, maybe he's nervous. I don't know, maybe he's nervous. I think he sounds a lot...
It's funny he's calling me out for being nervous when he's acting nervous right in front of his camera. This guy, I mean, he's trying to take himself so seriously, and at the same time, he's trying to put on this act. It's like he wants to have it both ways. He wants to be serious about things, but he also wants to be a clown. Like, pick a hat. Do you want to be a part of the big top circus, or do you want to be a super sleek reporter guy? Like, Pete, you can't play both. That's not how this works.
A lot like Mundane Matt. Do I like Lovecraft? No, I think Lovecraft's a fucking meme, man. You know, last time I was sort of involved in anything Lovecraftian was I showed people, like when I was over in Canada, I was really big waiting for a movie. I was really hyped up for a movie with Nick Cage called The Color from Outer Space, or The Color of Outer Space. And I watched it with PPP. I was really psyched up. PPP was so high, you know, he fell asleep. I watched all of it, and apparently this is the most faithful adaptation of all of Lovecraft's work. And it was...
No, that's not... Okay, I gotta call bullshit on that. Like, that can't be the most faithful adaptation of Lovecraft's work. There's this whole Lovecraft Historical Society that did like a shot-for-shot, blow-by-blow adaptation of the Lovecraft Call of Cthulhu novel. Like, I didn't see either of these movies, but I know about both of them. I'm pretty sure The Color of from Outer Space was less faithful to the novel than what the Lovecraft Historical Society is doing. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I'll probably watch both movies after this because I guess I guess I have to call someone might call my bluff on that, and like maybe Godwinson's right. It could possibly, it's a possibility, but at the same time though, it's like, come on. Glance asks, why are you doing this, John? Well, the real question is, why am I not doing this? Am I supposed to take Godwinson seriously? Am I supposed to play ball with him as he goes on and on with the same shtick over and over again, repeatedly? I'm the next Sargon, except I'm funny. Like, come on. Like, it's old, it's boring, and British people, they don't have any opinions. Like, let's just face it. The Angles have been a bane on the human society since time immemorial. If you're allowed to be racist against any one group, it's people from England. I'm just saying.
It was okay. It was good shit. But I mean, I've never really been a fan of Lovecraft. I have to say. I don't know. Maybe it's because like Jahan's coloured my opinion of it. Jahan's was all about Lovecraft, and I just felt.
Oh, see, wait a minute. Oh, Phantom Organization tipped Godwinson off. Let's see what he said. How he reacts.
Come to by experience. But this guy will tell me that like this 3D All Stars game. He gave like this big fucking smug spiel about how we should all get a Dolphin emulator and play All Stars on our PC.
John, he is literally just talking about games. What is there to say? Well, that's why I was playing the thing, because before he was just really reacting and really spurging out over things I was saying in the chat. John Kelly's this contrarian. He'll just argue with you if you say the sky is blue. It's his thing. Like, that's why I'm playing it. I'm also playing it because there's this meme going around that I'm sweeping up the chat, and no, that's not true. Phantom Organization's doing that. I don't know why he's deleting comments. It must be part of some sick burn of his.
Well,
I don't know.
We've had this option for 15 years, and no one's done this. The reality is that this 3D All Stars game, for all of its faults, is the highest selling game of 2020 or somewhere close to that outside of Animal Crossing.
Megafoot dude in chat says retards are gay. Yeah, that's pretty much true.
The price of one, and it essentially is good value for money. But because this guy didn't get like a full HD remaster of Mario 64,
Glands in chat says you're spurging out, John. Well, tell PPP that. He spurgs out all the time on his streams, and no one gives him shit for it. Like, everyone sucks his cock.
The guy is like a retard, but he's so smug with it that he makes you come.
The only one spurging out is you, John. Okay, buddy. All right.
Yeah, this guy is a retard, a full-on retard, and he speaks with such a smug take. Sargoy says I'm wrong about Splatoon. I mean, what am I wrong about, Sargoy? You're a squid now. You're a kid now. Like, what am I wrong about, Sargoy? But this King K guy, if you're not aware of him,
Jamu says, "Imagine trying not to have fun."
Just stop
yeah, I noticed that people tell people to shut up the moment that it stops being once someone's laughing at someone else that they like. Once they have a hero. Oh look, Phantom Organization, Phantom, come on, dude, that's not cool. Like, look at this. The temerity of this guy. He just says right here, John Kelly's janning every negative comment about him. I mean, this would be a good play, but I'm streaming right now, right here. Message deleted by Phantom Organization.
I've got a lot of fucking stuff.
Like, come on, dude.
Like, all of his videos are just wrong. They're wrong. All of his opinions are wrong. And he comes at you with such a smug degree that he says that, you're wrong. You're wrong for disagreeing. It's not just like
now he's ranting about Sargon.
It's like
it's funny how people want to bring up Sargon all over again.
You should watch that Paper Mario.
It's also funny that Godwinson called me out for bringing him up, saying that I was talking about Gamergate again.
Dig up.
Oh man.
He's erected a Copesville cathedral for which he can live in, and he's justified.
Jeremy Carroll in chat says I should kill myself. I'm gonna reject that advice.
Subtext that simply isn't there. And now he's going to call you a fool for not understanding or appreciating it. Another guy that's doing this is like that Arlo person. That Arlo guy who is like pretends to be the Cookie Monster. The blue puppet man.
Megafoot dude says Sargon is gay.
My other account for like telling him that the 1,000-Year Door isn't like he thinks if you like the 1,000-Year Door, you're an evil incel.
I didn't block.
That's what he's saying.
Wait a minute.
And so he's blocking thousands of people on Twitter for
Wait a second.
The 1,000-Year Door and saying the 1,000-Year Door is actually better than the Origami King.
Wait a minute. John Kelly, you blocked say the 14 words. No, I didn't. There might be some inbuilt algorithm that YouTube's doing. I could check to see if that's what's going on. Hey, give me a second. Let me check for that. Yeah, I noticed this weird thing where apparently if you say something too edgy or controversial, YouTube withholds the comment from the chat now. That's why I've been trying very, very hard to make sure all the comments are approved. All right, let's see. Michael Odden says, JMK, the people's champ, don't listen to him. It's just a work. Everyone actually really enjoys your content, JMK. I disagree with that. I think I have a lot of detractors. There's a lot of salty people out there. Like, people really don't like me when I go after someone they like. That's been the same song and dance that's been happening over and over again. When I go after someone people don't like Ralph, who's the other one? Ralph, Nick Ricada, Nick Ricada's good graces, so whenever I go after someone people don't like, Ralph, Worski, as two big examples, Dax Herrera, Digibro, everyone's like, yeah, that's great. John Kelly is so based. Cool. But the moment that I go ahead and I say, hey, that guy's full of shit too, everyone goes ahead and says, no, you can't make fun of that guy. You can't point out his problems and flaws. You're only supposed to go after the people that we like, that we want you to go after. And that's what's always happened. There was this group in, I don't know, going back 4 years ago called the Rapists or something like that. They really, really loved Sargon. They had his cock right up in their mouths. And they really had a problem the moment I went after him. It's the same, and it's really funny how certain people had a real big problem with me all of a sudden once I started going after Nick Ricada. In fact, Spectre was someone I invited on this platform to say his piece. I did that for him. I let him on. I let him have his say about Geek Thulu. Then he got off, and he was cool. Then I go after Nick Ricada. He becomes the biggest spurg with the biggest problem against me ever. I don't know what happened with this guy, but he just lost his mind after that. After I said Nick Ricada is full of shit, Spectre could not stand the great Nick Ricada being attacked. And to this day, he keeps on going on and on and on about me. That after he was thread banned from my thread on Kiwi Farms, he got unthread banned, and then people tell him to shut up after he keep on bitching about me. Because he's just so butt mad about it. All right, let's go ahead. Show more of this. Phantom Organization says in this chat. Actually, let's hear what Godwinson's saying now.
He himself has shilled a PO box for decades. He shilled this PO box.
I don't know who he's talking about.
Phantom, instead of spurging about John Michael Kelly. Less on fucking RGT85. RGT85. He shilled this PO box for years. He did videos constantly.
Oh man, it's always funny to watch Godwinson lose his train of thought.
Xenoblade remasters and games that come with statues and shirts. You know the standard shit I'm talking about. Stuff that is limited, stuff that is will cost you loads of money. He was getting this stuff for free.
YouTube says, be sure to leave a like to encourage JMK to continue his crusade. I honestly don't know how long I'm going to keep doing this. Eventually it's going to get boring for me and I'm going to leave. I haven't reached that point yet, but these people are not worth dedicating your entire life to. I got better shit to do.
From fans. These limited edition versions of the video games that have cost these fans hundreds of dollars and are now probably worth thousands. He sells them. That's RGT85. You watch an RGT85 video, this guy looks like he smells of urine. He's got these seppuku eyes that go down like this. He looks like he's just fucked, just completely fucked. He himself doesn't know how to put together a video. Within seconds of a Nintendo Direct, he puts out a video that's so sloppy and put together. It's got the unused take that should be unused in the video.
Man, this is so boring. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. He's just going on and on about this guy.
You hear him fuck up the words, and then he'll say it again. So Nintendo did it. You're this guy is so sloppy and lazy and treats his audience with such contempt. You have to sit through 20 adverts to even watch the video itself. And even then.
Okay, that's a criticism I'm not getting anymore. You see this right here? It's called uBlock Origin. There are 75 ads blocked on this page alone. Just use that. It's very simple. Go ahead. You can add this to your browser right now, whether using Chrome, Firefox, or for some reason, Internet Explorer. Download it, add it to your browser. Bam. All those ads gone. I don't get this whole, the eCeleb is making money on the internet. They're getting ad revenue. This is such an appalling crime against humanity, guys. Oh my gosh, what a horrible thing to do to create content and get money for it. Like, it's just so lame. Like, pick a different angle, man. I mean, just ad block is a thing.
Even then, you're getting zero relevant commentary. You're getting nothing from this guy. This guy is a total fucking farce. A complete grifter. Really is. And the only reason, like, he's not got any heat on him whatsoever is because he's hiding away behind his Nintendo games. That's the only reason no one's really coming after him. Apart from me sat there, raging at this man. RG.
No, the reason people aren't going after him is because even if this guy did actually do something wrong, which I don't know what the case is. If he did something wrong, all that people that in your side of the internet care about is what kind of reaction they can get out of him. That's why PPP and Godwinson, if you've noticed, are moving away from Nick Fuentes and Baked Alaska, because they're not able to get the same reaction they got out of them the last time. Because last time, PPP and Godwinson and others went in hard against Nick Fuentes. Real hard, because apparently Nick Fuentes is a gay man. I don't know if that's true. I do know for a fact that he did run a Catboys channel, and he did like a bunch of tweets about traps. Make it that as you will. Sounds pretty gay to me. But overall, this idea that he had a gay relationship with Catboy Cammy, I haven't seen anything to confirm that. I don't know about that one. There's nothing like proving that. Glenn says he is gay. I would say probably, or he has some really repressed desires within him. I don't know if he actually screwed Catboy Cammy as a thing. But the thing is, the reason why that worked is because Nick Fuentes got raided. He got baited into giving a response. And it became a big deal because Nick Fuentes didn't keep his cool and tried to damage control the situation. Once that happened, as soon as that happened, Nick Fuentes basically lost. And he essentially had to do even more damage controlling than he would have otherwise, where he could have just ignored the whole thing and pressed on with what he was doing. That's the thing. These guys require reaction out of somebody. Because here's the thing about Ralph, for instance. For as many shitty things as Ralph has done, Ralph would not get as much flack as he had if he just ignored it. All he has to do is just not say anything about it. Ignore the drama, move on. And these guys are powerless. Because all they can ever do is get a reaction out of somebody. Unless you're someone like, 99% of them, I'll say. There are cases where this rule doesn't apply, depending on the group. But when it comes to PPP and Godwinson in particular, yeah, they're like a one-trick pony. They have to get bait and reaction out of them. Let me read some more comments from the chat. JM Carry a Wignat? No. Did you not see the way Nick looked into the Catboy's eyes? If you want to take that to mean that Nick Fuentes and Catboy Cammy had sexual relations, go ahead. I just need to see a little bit more proof than that, like something to confirm it. They did say a lot of weird things, but it could have been just jokes or whatever. I'm not saying Nick Fuentes is straight. I'm not saying that at all. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get it twisted. I just don't see substantial evidence to say that, yeah, they actually did the deed. Let's see. I don't understand this comment. JRM space MK. We've established your best weekend, but okay. You'd have to clarify what you meant by that. John, this entire Fuentes arc you've missed is why you get kneecapped every time you play the Catholic card. I don't care what Nick Fuentes does. He's obviously not applying basic Christian values. They never attack Nick Fuentes for being a Catholic, not other than just making some jokes. You attend the church and there's a priest there. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what the apostles did when they performed the sacraments. That's what being a Christian is about. They don't actually hit him with that. They don't hit him for following the Pope. They don't hit him with any of that stuff. They don't go to the theological level. It's all about the memes and the bants. They don't want to actually talk issues of substance, because if they did that, it would be very boring. It wouldn't be enlightening. It wouldn't be entertaining. And because it's not entertaining, they're not going to get into that. So that Nick Fuentes supposedly gives Catholics a bad rap. I mean, I think Catholics give, in general, not all of them obviously, but I think a lot of degenerate Catholics give Catholics a bad rap. Let's just be honest with this one here. Because a lot of times when Catholics leave the faith, they turn to the most perverted people you can imagine. And some of them who claim to uphold the Catholic faith are the most perverted people. I mean, as an example, I'm not sure if this is an example of perversion. Maybe it is if some of those rape allegations are true. But look at Biden. Biden's a Catholic, but he's not following the Catholic faith. No, he's not. He's for abortion. He's for gay rights. He's for a bunch of things that are oppositional to Christianity. And that's not a good look. I will say he's a better Christian than Trump, but that isn't saying much because I'm pretty sure that a murderer could be a better Christian. Your average murderer, I should say, would be a better Christian than Trump at this point. Let's see. What else does the chat have to say? This stream's gotten off the rails. At least this is more entertaining than Godwinson talking about fucking video. Probably. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would have to say so. Godwin's not this big gamer dude who like knows what he's talking about or makes things interesting, entertaining. He just says, I like this game that's really old, and I hope you relate to it with me, because I watch this really old thing in anime. I've watched 20-year-old animes. I'm not gonna like bullshit about that sort of thing, because that, firstly, it wouldn't be true if I said it, because there's only a very few anime I've watched, and secondly, who gives a shit? Like, if I want to tell you guys what I've been doing, just casually or whatever, but, you know, Godwinson decided to make a whole stream about this. He's trying to make himself more relatable or whatever. Catholicism is very popular among Central Americans. Pedophiles in Baked Alaska, not a good look. There's nothing wrong with Central America. Oh, cartel members. Yeah, okay. Again, it's not a good look. I don't really care. The truth is within the Catholic Church. It's not with this Protestantism sort of thing where you can take whatever parts of the Bible you want, as we've covered on the show, PPP himself has done, and just do whatever you want. PPP himself is a super degenerate. Like, not only did he expose himself publicly on a stream, like, that should have been the end of him. Like, I don't get why anyone takes this fat retard seriously. Like, let's just put that in perspective. PPP weighs 500 pounds. Probably 550 at this point. He's gained more weight as time has gone on. PPP is telling you how to live your life. This guy who's going to die within 5 years is telling you how to live your life while he stuffs his face full of all the disgusting foods he can get his hands on and gets drunk and smokes a bong, etc., so on and so forth. Like, let's put, like, that guy just shouldn't be telling you how to live your life. He shouldn't be telling you what you should be doing with your money that he does on a regular basis. That guy belongs in an institution to be studied so that way people don't end up like him. So they don't end up as fat autists with no jobs, with no girlfriend, with no wife, with no prospect of reproducing. And his only sexual relations he's ever going to have is with Surfer. This is a terrible way to live. And if the weight doesn't kill him, PPP's going to kill himself. I almost feel bad for him, but honestly, if you have an animal that's useless, you put it down. So, Glenn says, you're telling us how to think right now, hypocrite. That's not what I say. I tell you guys all the time, you should not just take my word for things. What are you talking about? Look at the evidence. Look at what's right in front of your eyes. Trust your senses. You should be able to do this when it comes to these e-celebs. Like, if I wrote an article, I should be able to point to the sources that confirm what I'm saying. You shouldn't just take my word for it because I publish it in, like, the newspapers or whatever. By the way, this analogy about, like, the news should also apply to e-celebs. I don't know if you caught on to that, because it does. Let's see. Glenn says you have nothing. Okay, I guess PPP is the most Chad alpha male in the world. He's like a burning beacon of testosterone with that high-pitched squealing voice of his, with his autistic waving his arms in front of a camera, his inability to do a push-up, the fact he never kissed a girl in his life. This guy's a loser, man. What are you talking about? T-Clips will be queen of the Griffs. Maybe. Let's see. You lost 3 hate watchers. I don't care. Like, I don't live and die by the numbers. If that was the case, I wouldn't do these streams because your numbers always start off small. The numbers game is retarded. You don't play the numbers game. You do the things for fun, and if people like them and enjoy them, they'll come to you. You don't do the things to have an audience. Like, I don't get why you can't just do something for its own sake. Like, that aspect of the internet's been kind of gone. I feel like John is gaslighting us right now. No, buddy. I'm not gaslighting you. You've been gaslight for the past, I don't know how many years you've been on the internet, but I'm the guy who's telling you the truth right now. Gravity Scan says you also haven't kissed a girl. That isn't your sister, to be fair. No, I've kissed plenty of girls. I don't know what you're talking about. T-Clips hasn't paid my fee. Okay, probably should get to work on that check. You don't have numbers. That's why you don't care. Okay, alright. I'm going to put this to rest. I'm going to put this to rest right now. Because I was going to wait a little bit before showing this. But here's the thing. You want to talk about who's a loser and who's not? You want to talk about who's an autist, who's a retard, and who's not? Here's the thing. You remember that PPP stream that he did back in 2018? Remember that? It was New Year's, going 2018, going into 2019, right? That stream is gone, guys. We can never, ever find that stream. That stream is so gone. That stream is gone. It's lost to the annals of time. Gone to the aether, right, guys? But here's the thing. Here's the problem. PPP did 2 streams that night. PPP did 2 streams, not 1. I forgot about this. But now that I have the evidence of it, and here's the kicker. I have the second stream. I have PPP in that stream. I can't show you all of it, unfortunately. And the reason I can't show you all of it is because PPP exposes himself again in that stream. A second time, he exposes himself. And I'm going to show you PPP's depravity right now on air. Give me a quick second. I got to check something. All right. Let's see if I can pull that up. Let's play PPP's worst episode ever. Let's see, go to default. Put that right there while I get the VLC player. Give me a quick second. This will take just a moment. Put it on BitChute. That will come later. And yeah, I'm doing it. Because I could play some of it here. I can't play all of it. And if I was to play all of it, it would go on. This would go on forever. But yeah, I got it. I 100% have it. Believe me. Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can actually work my computer first, which I can. Alright, here we go. All I have to do is open the correct file, and we're good to go. We're going to have quite a show tonight. You want to see who cries and bitches about numbers? You want to see who gets upset that no one's paying attention to him? You want to see who's threatened to commit suicide? You want to see that shit? I'll play that shit. You want to go ahead and say that this fat retard is the guy you should all be following and he can't do anything wrong? No, you're so full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. You guys think that this glutton is worth it. He's not. Let's see. All right. Let me pull this up. Okay. All right, I got it. All right, I'm going to put on the VLC player. See that visible? Yeah, let's put this on full. Let's put this on full screen. Give me a moment. Expand that. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. See, this is what these people don't like about me. This is the reason that they hate me as much as they do. I find shit. I know where all the skeletons are buried, and I'm not afraid to go ahead, grab my shovel, and dig them up. And that's what they really hate.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I just don't give a shit about Ethan Ralph and his fucking faggotry. Stream.me has permanently banned me, but YouTube is still here. So, Ethan, you're just gonna cry about me pulling my asshole apart. Ethan Ralph.
No, you retard. Ethan Ralph laughed your ass off the internet for months after this. He laughed the moment it happened. He showed it on his stream, and he told everyone, "Look at this retard. He's so autistic. He exposed himself." And you laughed and you ran away. If it wasn't for Godwinson coming to your defense, you'd be a nobody. Shut the fuck up. We're gonna listen to more of this drunk guy's ramblings.
I hope you fucking kill yourself. Live here on stream, we are gonna light my cock on fire at midnight. I just don't care. I just don't care. Fuck the chat is at. I hope somebody shows up here because Ralph deserves to know the fact that despite his best efforts to ban me from stream.me, the chat will not be denied me fucking pulling my fucking cock on fire, Ralph.
I don't know where he got this from. Anyone saying this is kayfabe or PPP's LARPing, no. This guy's drunk off his mind, he's suicidally depressed, and he's threatening to light his cock on fire. And it gets worse. Believe me, it gets worse.
Like, the chat's not going to be denied the reality. The chat, hey, Fatio Furniture.
I just want to pause here. This guy is so bad at this right now that he's too busy typing his chat. He's out of his mind. He's drunk off his ass, and he's just typing randomly in the chat. It's amazing. It's even worse than my streams. But it's just wow.
So I've been banned from stream.me for being just too edgy for the chat. But yeah, I will deliver. I will deliver. Thank God Fatio Furniture is fucking here. But yet, I will finish the bottle of liquor. The chat that just demands that I finish the bottle of liquor. There's still like 200 mLs left of the liquor. Like, fuck. I've been banned from stream.me. I honestly can't figure it out. I've been banned. Like, the chat's just retarded. Like, they've stopped me from fucking logging in. Right? So now we're on this shitty fucking PC. Because Ralph thought it was jokes. He thought it was jokes to fucking fuck with me on stream.me. Ralph's just a huge pussy. Like, everybody knows he's a faggot. Everybody knows Ethan Ralph of the Ralph Retort's a faggot. But yet somehow he talks and talks and talks and talks and talks and gets me banned from stream.me because he's a fucking pussy. So you're just stuck with Ethan Ralph, and you're stuck with his faggotry because I have 1,300 viewers, and Ashto pull his asshole apart as if I didn't know what I was doing, as if I was just an idiot. He pulled his asshole apart. Dude, you're such a new fag, Ethan. Like, you don't know shit about 4, you don't know shit about 8, you don't know shit about Kiwi, you just don't know anything. Ha 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 ha, goatsy, ha 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 ha. Like, no, it's true, but, like, Fatty's gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, Ethan's okay. Well, no, like, he's actually got me banned from stream.me because I can't log in and give people a stream where I pull my asshole apart. So now I have to give people a retarded fucking stream where I'm just talking and finishing the bottle of liquor. How did you get banned? What did you do, bro? Well, I literally did goatsy. Like, goatsy, like, I got banned. Like, Ralph's a retard. So, oh, I'm Ethan Ralph. No one knows who you are, dude. Like, oh, I'm Ethan Ralph. I'm so cool. I'm gonna get you banned from Stream.me. No one knows who you are, dude. Like, no one gives a shit. I got him banned.
Now, I just want to point out, this kid is complaining that he got banned from StreamMe because he exposed himself, his nether regions, right in front of everybody. So this is a cool 8chan meme. No, you fucking retard. Shut the fuck up. The whole point of Goatsy was to share that to shock people out. And it wasn't their own asshole they were showing. It's some random dude. Nobody knows who fucking uploaded that. Like, that's the whole point of it. It's to freak people out and fuck with them. You did that because you got fucking piss blasted mad. And if that stream exists, I'll play that footage of you yelling and screaming at the top of your lungs too. I will. And he does that plenty here too as well. So let's hear more of this.
Who are you again? Like, you have, like, what, 1,400 live stream viewers? Congratulations, you're 1/30th as popular as Anderson Cooper. There's 14 minutes till 2019, and I guess it really doesn't matter that Ethan Ralph thinks he's a fucking god and thinks he can just ban me and just stop me from fucking subbing in. But the audience honestly wants to see me light my dick on fire. That's what the audience tuned in for. So hopefully I don't get banned from YouTube before midnight, because that's the plan. The plan is for me to either kill myself or light my dick on fire, and all 2 viewers are ready. I know Fatio Furniture is ready. The Stream.me audience might not be ready because they're a bunch of fucking pussies. But fuck them. Like, Ashton got fucking...
Yeah, StreamMe banned you from a platform that has known to have children on there that watch the content and upload their own content. This is a fact. You could be any age as long as you're older than 13. And you're going on about how pedophiles are so bad, but you're busy exposing yourself to fucking kids. Who the fuck are you to tell anyone about degeneracy, you fucking retard?
Banned for just being too hardcore. He's too shittered. It's like, do you really think I'm too shittered, Ralph? Really? Like, Ashto's too fucking shittered, Ralph. Jack Canoff MD is ready. Jack Canoff MD is ready for me to fucking light my cock on fire. You know, Fatio Furniture might not be ready. What the fuck's going on over here on the faggot stream? I'm crying. God bless the Norks for... What the fuck is this? Oh, they're gonna end their stream at midnight. No one gives a shit. Fuck off, bro. Richard Spencer. Ooh, Richard Spencer. Ooh. Fuck off. Fuck off. It's like, oh boy, we're up to whole 4 live viewers here on YouTube. It's like, woo, 5 whole viewers, woo. It's like, and Ralph's just like thinking I'm unaware that I was up to 200 viewers on fucking Stream.me. Like, of course I knew I was up to 200 viewers, Ralph. Do you think I'm retarded? But, like, again, he pretends like, Ashton doesn't know what he's talking about. Ashton's a retard. Meanwhile, Ethan Ralph on his first night never, ever would have got 200 viewers, right? Now we're up to 6 viewers on a fucking live stream. And again, we're going to fucking pull Goatsy and get banned from YouTube because Ralph's just a huge faggot. Like, we're up to 6.
So PPP here keeps on going up on the numbers. He keeps talking about, I have 6 viewers, guys. I'll get up to Ralph's level. Ralph is such a piece of shit because he's got 2,000 more viewers than I. Oh, man. This is the guy who wants to be famous. This is the guy who thinks he's the hottest property on this side of the internet right now. This is the guy who you're saying is, he's such a Chad. And as people point out, yeah, PPP has like doubled in size. He went from being kind of fat to being like, wow, the white version of Fat Albert. How do you do that?
Viewers already. Just a bunch of bullshit where it's like, 7 viewers now, right? Like, what do I have to do for the viewers? Like, I'm honestly being genuine. You are better than them and the controlled opposition gay op drama. Thank you, Fatio Furniture. But why don't you stream with your iPhone? Your laptop camera sucks. Again, I tried, but like Ralph's just banned me. So like, I don't understand what Ralph's problem is, why he just continuously fucks with me on stream.me, fucks with my accounts, and then tries to pretend like he's the hero, but yet he gets me banned. Like, Ethan Ralph's a piece of shit. We're up to, well, why don't you stream with your iPhone? Well, because Ethan Ralph's a cunt. Like, as soon as I get up to fucking 10 viewers, and as soon as the live stream fucking cuts out, I'm just gonna light my dick on fire. Like, I really don't get what the huge issue is with Ethan Ralph and his gay kill stream. It's like, oh, gosh, you didn't know he pulled it up. No, I knew I was pulling that asshole apart, dude. Like, again, you're just a huge retard. I'm running a gay live news show every night. Ha 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 ha. Like,
yeah, okay, PPP, you sure owned everybody by, you know, showing your ass for the internet to see and laugh at. I undefeated. Can't argue with that.
It's not funny, dude. Like, it's cringe. It's gay. You run a gay cringe fucking live show where you get me banned off stream.me, and then you cry about how, again, like, somehow I'm the fucking Sargonite. Well, no, you actually are a huge faggot who was afraid that I was getting a larger audience than you on stream.me on my first night. Somehow then I have to be portrayed as cringe and gay. Whereas, you know.
Oh. Man, no, that never happened. Man, like, he's really trying to play the victim card here. Have you guys noticed a pattern here with this guy? He keeps on claiming over and over again that I'm banned. I'm the platform, guys. I am such a victim. Ralph's bullying me. Ralph asked Streamy to ban me. No, he fucking didn't. Shut the fuck up. There's no solitary proof that Ralph went ahead and flagged on your shit. And that's how Medicare basically ripped you apart. Because you don't have it. You made it up.
That you watch the stream, Ethan, and you know it was funny. You know it was funny, and then you're gonna cry. Ha ha! It was so cringe. Ha 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 ha! What a retard. Ha ha ha! Really? Really, Ethan? Really? What a pussy you are. But no, Fatio Furniture knows. Like, Fatio Furniture knows that.
I just like to highlight another little irony here. He's calling Ralph a pussy because Ralph won't have him on the show and he won't debate him about. I don't know what the fuck he wants to debate in this stage of his inebriated mind. I have no idea. But regardless of that, like, he's doing that to me. He's saying, oh, John Kelly's too autistic. He can't, I'm not going to take him seriously. I'm going to ban him from my chat. I'm going to block him on my Twitter. And I'm not going to confront him because I can't stand him. I can't take him. But when PPP does it, in his mind, yeah, that's the Chad Uber move.
Ethan Ralph's a faggot, and that's why he's not on YouTube anymore, because he sucks. Now I'm stuck doing a shitty fucking live stream on my laptop because, again, Ethan Ralph's a goddamn faggot. But yet he cries and cries and cries and cries and cries and says people deplatform him. Yet when he gets me banned from stream.me and I try fucking 20 times to get my password reset, and yet it won't let me sign in, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Marxist McCarthy says, who are you? Well, I don't know. I'm just Ashton. I'm going to light my dick on fire at midnight. How are you? Like, who gives a shit? What's going on here? Well, what's going on here is I'm lighting my dick on fire. Please stay. Please, Sati. Well, I lost 2 viewers. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm up to 10 viewers. Ethan Ralph thinks he's a fucking beauty because he got me banned from stream.me, where I had over 250 live viewers. Somehow, I'm just a fucking cunt. Well, the truth of the matter is, we're going to fucking play some bullshit. Because I just don't give a fuck about Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph's a cocksucker. Ethan Ralph wants to fuck with me. Ethan Ralph wants to try and pretend I can't kill the 40 ounce of fucking liquor. Ethan Ralph wants to try and fight me. Ethan Ralph is a dirty cunt. Like, he just is. Like, but then he's going to try and ban me and then claim, oh, well, you wouldn't fucking face me. Well, no, like, the truth of it is, Ethan, that you're a goddamn pussy. You're a fucking pussy. Then you're going to claim, oh, well, Ashton spread his ass for chat. Well, yeah, I did spread my ass for chat because you wouldn't. That's the truth. Like, Ethan's just a piece of shit. So, Ashton.
Okay, real quick, someone in chat asks, what do you think Surfer was doing that night? I don't know if PPP lived with Surfer at this time. The apartment in this video and a later stream he did looks different from the apartment he's living in now. And also, he gives out his address in the stream, but it doesn't seem accurate to the one where he lives at now. It could be the same place, but I don't know if it is the same place or not.
He spread his ass for Chad, saying, oh, what a bastard. Saying, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you wouldn't spread your ass for Chad. You never would.
La música de Harry Fraud.
When I got potential, we could be a family. Better in the crowd at a right-wing rally. Young cat's classy, body like an anthem. From the way she acted, I knew she wasn't fascist. No hits the packet, she wasn't fascist. From the way she acted, I knew she wasn't fascist. Not a weak faggot, she wasn't fascist. From the way she acted, I knew she wasn't fascist. Rolling through the right, so gas in the tight, so things on the right, up about tone fights, so fresh above the beer hall, jump to the top, yeah, take out the trash, make the crime rate drop, move up the ranks, give it 2 long shakes for all white nation, for your book, those facts, I go around, like a shoe cup, yeah, I'm from Austria, home of the original Gina, they fucking rip my race, big and best race, empty up the MG, shoot him in the face, sitting like Dash, Iron Cross, through the lawsuits, headed in the beds, through the Roman salon, and the potential, we could be a family, better in the crowd at the right-wing rally, no, that's classy, I'll be like an anthem, from the way she acted, and knew she wasn't fascist, no, it's the faggot, she wasn't fascist, from the way she acted, I knew she wasn't fascist, not a weak faggot, she wasn't fascist, from the way she acted, I knew she wasn't fascist, back from the sea, say crispy and clean, watch stick the logo, make shit bleed green, motherfucking tanks, change pedophile, I do it 40 stop, I let the body stop, they don't really leave, they won't
Ash, turn the light on.
I love kicking doors in, show track bodies like a pro, while the hot girls know when the bodies hit the floor. I need my boy, when I get potential, we could be a family. Better in the crowd at the right-wing rally. No cat's classy, body like an anthem. From the way she acted, I knew she wasn't fascist. No hits the faggot, she wasn't fascist.
It's midnight in 5 minutes. Nick, I give a fuck. Where is Ethan Ralph? He talks a lot of shit. But Ethan Ralph's audience is a bunch of cunts. Getting me banned from stream.me. Do you really think it matters who many people see me light my cock on fire, Ethan? Really?
Such a tough guy.
I love this stream too. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna fucking roll it. We're up to what, 37 viewers? Let's see how long till Ralph's shoe is this one. How long till Ralph's shoe is this stream too? Because I can't get on stream.me somehow. Somehow magically, I can't sign in. Well, you want to see me kill myself? I hope I do on this fucking stream. Fuck Ethan, Ralph.
So there you have it. This is PPP. This is the guy you guys have all been standing for. This is the guy that you think is Chaz, so cool, such a great guy, so tough too, very strong. The guy who's like getting mad that Ethan Ralph won't have him on his show. The guy who's threatening suicide, threatening to light his cock on fire, getting drunk out of his mind, unable to control himself, and he's just really, really off his rocker. This is the truth of the matter. This guy is such a faker. He's such a fake piece of shit. And that's the problem with all these cunts. They're all LARPers and degenerates at the end of the day. So that's what's really going on here. Someone in chat asks, why are you jealous of PPP? I'm not. I'm not at all jealous of this guy. I'm not at all jealous of Ashton Parks at all. Not one little bit. Yeah. Okay, so let me see a few members in the chat here. Chat comment says, this is wonderful, JMK. Thank you for feeding the PvP fans in the audience. Yeah, I'm glad to show you their hero on display. This great Christian preacher that he likes to brag himself to be. This guy who knows the internet better than anyone else. Humiliates himself publicly on live streams. Also, someone else comments, says, I only have more respect for this guy. Yeah, I figured that you would, given that you never kissed a girl, you live off of your parents' payroll, you never accomplished anything with your life, and you're never going to reproduce. What more do I have to say? And that's not me attacking some Anon. I know who it is. All right. I'm going to play more of this. And you guys want to declare PPP the winner? Yeah, okay, sure. He could have this championship. I never compete him in faggotry. That's a fact. I can't lie. So, on that note, hope you found this stream entertaining. I think that's it for tonight. I got another something saved. A little something involving involving a bunch of spurgs who like to get together in a Discord and like to do autistic levels of digging on people, and all the while pretend to be the good guys. But I'll leave you be to figure out which group I'm referring to with that. So, in the meantime, you guys have a good night. I hope you found this stream entertaining. Maybe a little bit insightful. Maybe a few of you have actually thought to yourselves, hey, you know what? PPP is kind of just the same as Ethan Ralph at the end of the day. All right. Play more. Next stream I do, I'll play more. When I'm done with this shit, I'll upload it all the BitChute so you can watch it as many times as you want. In fact, you can even put it on repeat forever so you can bask in the glory